Hey Kia, what's up? I got a story time for y'all. Finally, after y'all been asking and I just ain't been being shit, period. I'll admit it. Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all about the time me and my friends, no, I do not condone this. This is not right. I might be smiling, but I am depressed about it, very down. About the time me and my friends jumped someone. A despicable act. Despicable act. So let's get into it. So when I was going to college or whatever, I started dating this guy, and basically he had an ex-girlfriend. Like, they was not together, but apparently he was telling her they was together, they was gonna be together, they might could be together. You know how that go, all that type of stuff. Now that I'm older, I know the tea, what was really going on. So we was dating. I mean, like, that was my man. Like, I'm not even gonna flex front, nothing. That when you saw him, I was probably there. Like, we was together. Like, that was my man at the time. And so it all started with the girl on Twitter. This is back when Twitter was really popping or whatever. So we used to tweet each other, me and my boyfriend at the time and everything like that. And I guess she used to see it. And she added me, you know, it's years ago, so I really can't remember. So I'm just gonna tell you to the best of my ability. Some's talking slick or whatever, and I was just like, okay, girl, whatever, bye, you know, everything like that. So we get into it 2 times before the fights. So the first time we got into it, we was at this little club or whatever, and her homegirls was in the bathroom, and I went in the bathroom by myself or whatever. I didn't know they was in there. So at this point, it's known that we're beefed out. Like, I don't mess with her, she don't mess with me, like, all that. So I see her in the bathroom, and I just look at her like, okay, period. And I went to the stall, and then I didn't know that she had like 3 girls in there with her. So when I heard them all talking, I was like, oh, she got girls in here with her. So she gonna say out loud like, yeah, that's the bitch. Is, am, will be forever. But yeah, she was like, yeah, that's the bitch or whatever. And I was like, little ballsy. Okay. So when I come, I wash my hands. I do everything normal. You know, I do everything normal, wash my hands or whatever. And she was like, so you got a problem with me? I said, what's up? Like, what? Like, are you finna do something? She was like, I mean, it's police in here. And I just walked out. It's police in here meant no. And I asked her, what was we about to do? So you saying it's police in here, that means you're not with what you're trying to be with in front of your friends. So I had walked out. And so I had told my homegirls, like, oh, baby girl, why has she just tried to surround me with her homegirls? And I lied. I was like, baby, she tried to push me against the wall. And I told her, wait till I get my click. It's over with. None of that happened, but whatever. And so my friends was like, oh, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. I said, oh, baby, she tried. Her and her friends. And so we was just on standby the whole time. She did not do nothing, her or her friends. So then we get to the second time we get into it, and we was at a basketball court. And I see her, and she hollering at her car. And I'm like, oh, hey, girl, what you was saying? What happened? And she was like, bitch. She was crunk this time, because I know she felt like last time was an L. So she was real crunk this time. And I was just like, sitting and waiting like I usually do. And I'm going to do it anyway, because that's just how I am.
Oh, I'm going to do that anyway. I'm going to do that anyway, because that's how I am.
I'm not about to be hoping and hollering. I've never been that type. I'm not finna yell and scream and fight, girl. Either we gon' fight or not. So y'all keep checking my closure, because it be sliding back, girl. And if it do slide back in the video, mind your own business. I don't need you to tell me. So I was like, okay, like, what's up? So she let people drag her away and all of that and all of that. You know, give all that or whatever. And when we got to the part where we fought on my birthday, first of all. So all my friends was in like around and they all came down or whatever for my birthday. So my ex-boo, her trying to be back boo, got me something for my birthday, put me in the car, was like, here, let me get this to you and everything. And I was like, oh, you know, cute, thank you, you know. And so we were just talking and everything like that. And child, we get up out the car to her hopping out. Like, it was, I saw it all over her face. She wasn't finna take a L this time. She was ready for me, baby. So I was like, okay. So we get to yelling and arguing or whatever. And so I had ran up on her. Hi. Bitch, the fuck? So we get to fighting. And next thing I know, all my friends literally just jumped in, which is like 4 of them. And it was just like, they was even hitting her homegirls. And none of her homegirls fought back. They was just getting fought on, y'all. So they just started fighting her. And she was like, y'all jumping me? Y'all jumping me? I mean, I was just fighting my little battle. Nah, but for real, that's how it go, period. You can't try to fight nobody with a group of your friends and a group of their friends right there and think they just not gonna do nothing. Especially back then, we was 18, 19 years old. Wow, period. So, of course, they was all finna fight. And then her homegirls literally did not do nothing. My girls hit them, everything, and they was just standing there like, stop. How you gonna try to jump off on somebody with some punks? Anyway. So after she did that or whatever, we had just, you know, got pulled apart, you know, all that drama, all that hoopla. And it was just like over with. Like, it was just, okay, we fought, we argued. And then I really never heard nothing else from her. I'm not saying like, oh, it's because I beat her up or we beat her up. No, I'm just saying it was just kind of like, okay, we fought, now what? And I'm actually that type of person anyway. After I fight you, what are we doing? There's nothing more disrespectful than putting your hands on somebody. So I feel like after I put my hands on you, why am I still arguing with you? Why am I still going back and forth with you? We've already disrespected each other to the max. There's nothing else to be said. We don't need to argue. We don't need to bicker. We don't need to do nothing else because we've already done it all. You see what I'm saying? So, mind you, I ran into her like years later. And it was still beef. Like, I didn't go try to speak to her or nothing. But the way she was looking, I'm like, oh, girl, you're still upset. And then when I say we jumped her, it's not like she got jumped. It's not like she got, like, drugged and stomped out and stuff. Like, people got their little licks. But it wasn't like, because, no, it wasn't no action. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't no action, so they jumped in it. They double-dutched it. Jumped in, jumped out. Like, it wasn't like nobody outside of the club to her or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm letting bygones be bygones. She ain't gotta let bygones be bygones, but I don't care at this point, honey. But yeah, that's my little story, honey. And I'm trying to do more story times, and I appreciate y'all caring enough to even say y'all want to hear me tell a story. So I love y'all, and I'm gonna do better. But y'all, I'm not finna keep telling y'all I got a job. So, I'm going to do better, y'all. Because y'all push me, motivate me, give me what I need. Love you.